This is the pride of the fleet in my high performance category. Previously I had a high performance lightweight, which I did with a 4x4 diagonal glass job with carbon flaps. I've taken that one step further this year, where I'm looking at making the board even stronger as far as breaking in half. So I've included the carbon strip top and bottom. This board is a 4x4 diagonal only. It's called the Slick because it looks pretty slick in my mind, and is selling well at this point. It has a little bit more tail lift in it, a little bit more depth of concave through the tails, so there's a lot of squirt in it. It's a board which will respond in really tight little spots, that is, you'll be able to gouge around in really hollow parts of the hook without the board catching, because it's designed to do that. It might lose a bit of reach because of that, but in lots of waves where you really want to perform, this board won't restrict you in the hollower parts of the wave. So I've got a lot of confidence this board's going to do well this year. I've lowered the rails down a bit more, made it a little bit thicker in the centre. They're a little bit wider in the centre. They're also a little bit wider forward. So they're going with the flow as what general shortboards are doing at the moment. That's pretty well the movement in most of the designs these days, written by the best surfers in the world. So I'm very well aware of that, but I'm really confident this board is going to feel really good in the juice, particularly sort of hollow, pockety waves where you really want to do your best surfing. So this is the Slick. Okay. Didn't see the tail. So I should have got that.
Talk about it if you want.
You ready to go?
Yep.
The Slick also, last year with the high performance lightweights, I just had the carbon on the side here. Now I've run it right around the tail, just to give the tail a little bit more strength. That's pretty where you chip the rails, chip the tail on the ends. And also too, the carbon going right up the end and wrapping around this side gives it structural strength on the tail as well as on the rails of the tail, and also too on the nose. A lot of noses chip, well, you've got the carbon top and bottom. On the nose, it just gives the nose a little bit more sort of strength as well. So, you know, in lots of areas this board will not deteriorate like a lot of other surfboards will. So I'm quite confident that when it comes to the use of carbons, I think I've used them wisely in the right places.